Right? In the last one, we looked at the Vienna system and like how to, use its powers. Now we're gonna take even deeper and look at the Vienna gambit, a very powerful weapon in the Vienna system. If you haven't seen part 1, you should go check it out. If you already know everything, you probably don't, so you should definitely go check out. If you're sure you know everything else, then you can stay. Here's how you play. This is the Vienna system, normal. And this is called the Falkbeer variation. We looked at last time you should play D3, which I call the Daniels variation. This time we're not going to look at that. We're going to look at a more powerful move, a different move which is known as the Vienna gambit. It's not necessarily more powerful, but it can be powerful if they accept your gambit. So right now we're going to look at what happens if they accept or if they don't accept. If they accept your gambit, you can start kicking their knight. Their knight has to undevelop back to its starting square. Already good. If you notice, if it goes here, you can take it with the queen. So it actually has to go back there. So, and now you can start taking space in the center. And they're going to have to start fighting your center. Later, you can take their pawn, which I just showed you. So they'll have to, again, waste more time defending it. Or they can try, controlling this, trying to fight back against your large center with their d-pawn, like this. But then you can take that pawn, and you will no longer be down a pawn, which is why I really like the Vienna gambit. If they try to attack, you can move back. Of course, that was kind of a pretend. You couldn't have taken them actually, because their queen is defending it. So now we're going to look at what happens. Okay, so if they disaccept your gambit, like this, it's very, very important that you play d3. Here's what that looks like. d3, very important. Defends your pawn with the bishop, because like that, see? Very clear. And you can kind of make a pyramid of pawns, like we looked at in the last one, how you can kind of make a pyramid of pawns in the Daniels variation, which is very important that you do that. Like, please, like, don't defend it with another pawn, because if you play any other move, they can take and you'll be up a pawn. But now you can't do that because they'll take and you'll be at a significantly worse position. Your king is very open. You're down 2 pawns in the first couple moves. So it's important that you play that move. Very important. Alright, there's one other way they can defend, but it's not such a great move, but they might want to because they think they're developing a piece properly. This move. You can see my evaluation bar really doesn't like it. It's plus 1.5 for white. You can just finish your development. They probably will castle. You can also do you can complete your development, they castle, develop your knight. They try to fiend shuttle the bishop, but it just doesn't really work that way. You're winning in all lines. You can just castle. Yeah. And you're still completely winning.